Welcome to Parrot Tube. I am Malak Teshome from Ethiopia. Today we will see the top 8 photographers in the world. Subscribe my channel to get these like videos. Famous photographers in the world. 1. Jimmy Nelson, famous photographer. Jimmy Nelson is a famous photographer from UK, and he has been taking amazing photography since 1987. Since 2010, he has been working on a series before they pass away, which has made him travel extensively to places like Vietnam, Tibet, Africa, and so on. He visits tribal people and takes photos of them in their natural habitat, which is really amazing, since the emotions are beautifully captured in his photos. His Part 1 series has won him several international awards, and he is currently working on the Part 2 series. Jimmy Nelson's photography works have been exhibited in many international museums and leading art galleries. 2. Rehahn, famous photographer. Rihann is a French photographer currently settled in Vietnam. He is quite popular for his photographs of India, Vietnam, and Cuba. He published H's first book, Vietnam, Mosaic of Contrasts, in 2014, which has more than 150 photographs of Vietnam, which focuses specifically on the large diverse culture. According to his biography, by capturing images of these exceptionally contrasting cultures, and collecting their traditional costumes and precious artifacts, he has built up the Precious Heritage Collection, which is now the core of the eponymous gallery museum. He is also known as a photographer who captures the souls of his models. Well, it's not a literal meaning, it's just that he is able to portray the emotions of the models in a soul-touching way. 3. Lee Jeffries, famous photographer. Lee Jeffries is from Manchester, UK, and he enjoys traveling around the world to capture black and white portraits of homeless people. His passion for homeless portrait photography started when he participated in a marathon in London. He happened to come across a young woman huddled in a sleeping bag, and his conception of homeless people changed drastically. According to Lee Jeffries, the emotions of homeless people seem to ooze out, which can tell stunning stories. Ever since, he has been photographing homeless people as his subjects and collects funds through his photos to help make the lives of homeless people a better place. Hats off to this photographer who has humility and nobility in his work. 4. Joe McNally, famous photographer. Joe McNally is an award-winning photography with international recognition. His work is quite popular in more than 70 countries. According to his biography, McNally is known worldwide as not only one of the top, technically excellent photographers of his generation, but his charming demeanor, confidence and humor make him a sought-after choice from CEOs to celebrities to commercial and magazine clients alike. He is among the rare breed of photographer who has bridged the world between photojournalism and advertising, amassing an impressive commercial and advertising client list including FedEx, Sony, ESPN, Adidas, Land's End, General Electric, Epson, MetLife, USAA, New York Stock Exchange, Lehman Brothers, PNC Bank, and the Beijing Cultural Commission. His photos have featured in top magazines like National Geographic, Life, and so on. 5. Erik Almaas, famous photographer. Erik Almaas is a photographer from Norway, currently living in San Francisco. He was given a camera as present at the age of 12, and since then his exploration with photography has taken him many places. He pursued his education in photography at the Academy of Art University for 4 years. He was under some of the best tutors and mentors and developed his own sense of photography, which has definitely made his career. He is the proud recipient of numerous awards, and his photos have featured in some of the top fashion magazines, news magazines, and so on. He has worked with international clients like Absolut, Pfizer, Toyota, Hyatt, and many others. 6. Mario Testino, famous photographers. Mario Testino was born on October 30, 1954, is a Peruvian fashion photographer. His work has been featured in magazines such as Vogue and Vanity Fair. One of fashion's most sought-after snappers, Mario Testino was born in 1954 in Lima, Peru. He came to London in 1976, took a flat in an abandoned hospital near Trafalgar Square, and began selling portfolios for £25, including hair and makeup, to wannabe models. Today he is best known for his highly polished, exotically bright ad campaigns, and his exquisitely styled photographs of the couture scene, all of which carry a deceptive air of nonchalance. Now at the top of his profession, Testino has shot Madonna for Versace, as well as photographing the late Diana, Princess of Wales, for her famous Vanity Fair cover in 1997. His popularity with designers and fashion editors stems as much from his professionalism and good nature as his unerring ability to take beautiful pictures which sell clothes. Visit Mario Testino Portfolio. 7. Steve McCurry. Famous photographers. Steve McCurry was born on February 24, 1950 in Pennsylvania. Attended Penn State University. Steve McCurry, born February 24, 1950, is an American photojournalist best known for his photograph, Afghan Girl, that originally appeared in National Geographic magazine. He originally planned to study cinematography and filmmaking, but ended up getting a degree in theater arts and graduating in 1974. He became interested in photography when he started taking pictures for the Penn State newspaper, the Daily Collegian. After working at Today's Post in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania for 2 years, he left for India to freelance. It was here that McCurry learned to watch and wait on life. If you wait, he realized, people will forget your camera and the soul will drift up into view. 8. Timothy Hogan. Famous photographers. Timothy Hogan is an award-winning luxury goods and still life photographer and director working in New York, Los Angeles, and London. Timothy Hogan's driven self-motivation keeps him on his own 2 feet. As a photographer, director, cinematographer, and avid surfer, he is a jack of all trades, working with global clients on everything but the kitchen sink, from still life to film to fashion. He recently produced a collection of photos entitled The FIN Project that merges his love for still life and an obsession with surfing with the goal of exposing the shape of the wave and the way a quarter of an inch can make a dog into a magic board. Few photographers have chronicled surfboard fins, and Hogan has breached the topic, with a mix of modern and old architecture, some wood, some color, each one with its own distinct aura. The photos remind us of how the simplicity of objects can become in their own way beautiful masterpieces.